Government of India announced COVID-19 first lockdown on March 24th, 2020 in a short notice, causing a great distress to millions of migrant workers who were sheltered in cities. These are the migrant workers who toiled to build our nation, to build our cities. These are the workers who constructed our roads. These are the migrant workers who built many of our industries and companies. With the lockdown announcement, millions of migrant workers around the country were left cashless and homeless. They don't have other options except go to their villages. Sadly, these people were walking beside the constructions once they built, beside the marble buildings once they built, beside the homes they served once. These poor migrant workers didn't bring coronavirus to India. The first victims of COVID-19 lockdown were the migrant workers. Today we are talking about Chandrayaan proudly, but we were unable to provide even basic transport to migrant workers who were walking on the highways.
The most horrible incident was when migrant workers were crushed to death by a goods train.
Our justice was blindfolded. Because we can see in so many scenarios, courts will take such type of incidents as tomorrow and they render justice. But in this incident, that didn't happen. These poor migrant workers were abandoned by their employer, government, and by the Ministry of Law and Justice. As the exodus of migrant workers started, I wrote a letter to Home Minister. I requested Home Minister to help these poor migrant workers by providing transport, by providing essential requirements, and to instruct police department to be kind towards these poor migrant workers. I received a reply with a thanking note from Home Ministry of India. After the exodus of these migrant workers, I requested the Ministry of Law and Justice to provide the information regarding the future of migrant workers. How Government of India is going to help migrant workers? What is the future plan for the welfare of migrant workers? I requested this information from the Ministry of Law and Justice. They forwarded the same information to Home Ministry, and in reply I got the information. At present we don't have any information regarding the question you have asked.
Since housing is central to dignity, the country must develop new year strategies of inclusion. India must create conditions by which its migrant workers actually enjoy living in cities.
I request Government of India to provide permanent homes and shelters for these migrant workers. These are the migrant workers who toiled to build our nation, to build our cities.